Before I turn it over to the chairman, necessity is the mother of invention. A closure of 15 months was highly problematic. Necessity is the mother of invention. What these people have designed is the first of its kind in the United States of America. No rail system has used this approach before. So it really is, from their point of view, exciting. I don't know if you can tell, but these are engineers excited. They I'm sorry. The only time I saw them more excited is when we were viewing one of the subway tunnels, and someone said, "Oh, I didn't know there were so many cats down in the subway system." They were not cats. This is really a unique design, a unique system. We will deploy it here, but as you heard, this could be a national model because it is a totally different way to reconstruct a tunnel. It's faster, it's cheaper, it's better than the way we have been doing it now. And New York should be the first. And we are trying to be the first. This state is the most aggressive state in building infrastructure in the United States of America. Period. Period. No one is doing the development that we are doing. Roads, bridges, airports. The corollary to that is, let us be the state that is leading in innovation and new designs and new technology. And that's exactly what this does. This fiberglass wrapping of the bench wall, this has never been done before. I coincidentally heard about it because we had an issue with the old Tappan Zee Bridge, which was unstable, and one of the engineers recommended a fiberglass wrap to literally hold the bridge together. That's how powerful this is. The fiber optic sensors, yes, they can detect movement in the bench wall. I'm interested in them for different applications. You can tell when a worker is in that tunnel. By the way, you could tell when someone who is walking into that tunnel who doesn't belong in that tunnel and may be violating security or posing a security risk is in that tunnel. So this technology not only works for this situation, but has capacities well beyond. With that, let me turn it over to Chairman Ferrer.
Thank you, Governor Cuomo, for bringing us together today and helping to assemble what I consider, and is unquestionably, world-class team from premier engineering schools at both Columbia and Cornell. To the deans, thank you for outstanding efforts researching and engineering a new approach to a critically important project for New York City. To our MTA team for refusing the temptation of being held captive to the way we've always done things, but open to new ways of doing things, better ways of doing things, and keeping forefront in our minds the reason why we're all here, the riding public. We're grateful to all of you for your help in reviewing the plans for the L train. As we take a fresh look at the L train project, we work very closely with these experts. The objective was to minimize the impact on our customers while achieving the goals of the project, to repair the L train tunnel and make it more resilient against future storms. After reviewing the proposals of the past of the expert review team, we were thrilled that they have developed an innovative and more efficient approach, which the MTA is adopting. Based on these recommendations, we will not be shutting down the tunnel, and no full closure of service between Manhattan and Brooklyn will be necessary. No L-pocalypse. Instead, we'll conduct all repairs on nights and weekends, and we'll only need to close one tube at a time for repairs, allowing the second tube to run trains in both directions. Weekday and rush hour schedules will be unaffected. On nights and weekends, the L train will be running with 15 to 20-minute headways, which is no different from the current overnight service. We expect that these repairs will take between 15 and 20 months, depending on how much bench wall will need to be removed. So you might ask, well, why wasn't this approach considered earlier? The answer is that the integration of these approaches, and there are several, and the technology has not been previously applied in the context of a rehabilitation project underground. It's innovative, creative, and we deem it a sound plan. In addition, I want to make clear that despite this positive development, there remains the potential to impact our customers on weekends, which is why we still plan to implement additional subway service where it's needed, such as on the G and M lines and the 7 line. Is obviously a major shift in approach. We'll continue to work closely with local communities, the City of New York, and all of our stakeholders, and solicit their input throughout, but without a doubt, this is a less invasive, more efficient approach to rebuilding the L train tunnel for the future, and it represents a huge win for our transit system and our customers, and for that, we can all celebrate and be thankful. So thank you.